G'day YouTube, my name's Lance and welcome to Bundy Bear's Shed. Well, it's not really Bundy Bear's Shed, it's the world headquarters of Bundy Bear's Shed. That's an office up at the house. I've just got a little office. One of the bedrooms, when the kids moved out, we turned into an extra office. And yeah, I get in here and puddle around and try and look like I know what I'm doing. But yeah, look, the weather report, it is just bucketed down rain, and all weekend we've had showers on and off, and whenever I sort of got a bit organised to do a stew or do a bit of filming in the shed this weekend, well, down it came again. So I thought, oh, not to worry, perhaps Monday, and today's Monday, and I thought, oh, perhaps Monday, I'll get a bit of a break where I can do stuff, and there's no mowers in the background or anything like that. So but now Monday has come and it's poured all day. I had a little bit of time earlier, like probably between 7 and 8 o'clock. It wasn't too bad, but I thought I'd tidy the shed up and get a bit organised to do a couple of jobs, and no go. I've got a couple of axles, the front axles on a TE20. I put out an early video on how to put a steel back bronze bush in them. So I have a friend that plays with Ferguson, and he's asked me to do a couple for him, so I've agreed to do that. And but yeah, I was just setting up and getting ready to do it and thinking, oh, I'll film this for a bit of content for the stew, and it's just pouring down. So I don't know if you can see in the background through the blind there, but anyway, it's still raining now. We have a tin roof on the house, and it puts up a bit of noise as well. So anyway. That's life in the swamp, I suppose. Yeah, the backyard is just a bloody mess. When you walk out, you can just feel it cushioning. So we've only had like 2-3 days without something, but we've had lovely lovely sunny days in between times. And I have had a chance, race home from work and get on the mower and mow the front yard here for Jude, and try and keep the place looking like someone lives here. And but yeah, we only got one afternoon, but we could do that this last week, and the rest have been a bit dicky, so not to worry. Yeah, it's just a bit of a catch up from the home office here. And home office here, I've got bookshelves, and I've got yeah, this is where I sit and have my old tractor books and sit back. I've got a nice old chair here, and I can just kick back here and look like I'm bloody doing something. Yeah, but anyway, I thought, because we couldn't do much of a stew today, I thought I'd just see how we went and see how it turned out in the office here, just to see. I've recently painted. You can see a little bit of glare there. That must be coming off the camera. God, I'm a shiny painter, eh? I'll have to keep an eye on that when I'm doing it. And you can see the two shades of grey there. And this is Stonely Grey, which is commonly used for a Fergie TE20, and this is the colour it should be, I believe. So I painted that last week, ready to do a little bit of a look at the colour of paint on the Fergie tractors, because I think a lot of them are sold as the Stonely Grey, and from the information I can find, Stonely Grey is just the wrong colour. So I've got this painted up now, and yeah, with that painted, it should be reasonable to presume that we're going to get close. Now, to get the correct colour, I've got a few model tractors that I've bought, and I've bought them out of Agco. They're not Chinese shit, they're proper ones. One was $500, and with that, I'm presuming the colours are accurate. So we're going to do another little video just on the Fergie colour, just to see how it goes, really, and see if with our video cameras we can pick up the colour changes enough. But in you can see the dark and the light there, or you can definitely see the colour on the camera there. I can even see that in the viewfinder, which is something I was interested to do, just to see how we go. So yeah, not much else has been happening. Once again, I was ready to do the tappets on the TED20 and the few bits and pieces there, and work towards doing the governor setup, which I've done a bit of homework on, trying to get to where you can film these tractors, it can be a bloody wild turnout. And so look, we'll work on that next weekend, hopefully. This weekend we've had the grandkids over again, so yeah, so played with the grandkids too, which is all good fun. But next weekend we haven't got the grandies, so yeah, hopefully we'll knock out a bit of content. I might get a few in the bank, but I've had a few in the bank, but I just think, oh, I'll get them out there, let everyone have a look, instead of putting them out in dribs and drabs. So we'll see how we're going with that. And but anyway, I might do a quick look at the difference in the colour of the Fergies, but just something of interest. A lot of my followers do have Fergies, and we might just pull a few out of boxes and have a bit of a look, eh? Well, I've got the paint chip, or the bit that I painted, sitting next to the 1/8 scale, and as best I can arrange here with the light that we have, the Stanley Grey is too dark, and it looks to me like the Massey Ferguson light grey is a better choice in this instance anyway. Now we'll take that across to the little loader. It's hard to get it just right. We'll get the same light on each of them. Well, that's fairly close, but when we go with the Stanley Grey, you can see it is quite a bit darker. Now, one interesting thing though, I believe, is when we look at the paint colours with the Fergie, the TE20 and the golden grey, in this interpretation anyway, the TE20 is very close to the light grey, but the light grey on the golden grey seems to be a shade lighter. Now, I don't know if that was how it was or not. I didn't know. But yeah, what do you do? Which way do you go? So there you go. There's the paint chip with all of them. When you stand back here, and look, it's just the light that lightens up, and yeah, whichever one you got the light on lightens up a little bit. So it's not as good as having a look out in the open sun. But this is all we can do today. So there you go. Just something out of a bit of interest.